Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to the channel. So I'm recording on the Osmo Action 3 and we're taking a look at the Beta 300RR Racing. It's a 2021 and this is how it looks after over a year, like 3,000 miles of riding. Don't know how many hours that is for you two-stroke purists that don't do miles. So this is the bulletproof rotor guard. It's done its job down there. Tire, I'm going to do a tire change. That's why I got everything out. Got my bucket ready. But I'm doing that because it's flat. I run tire eject. It's a tire sealant with my tubeless setup. But too many cactus and I'm sure it needs renewed. On the sealant, tires wore out. That's just a Chinese CST tire. It's worked well. They came actually on the GPX bikes, and I have another one because I took it off the bikes and I put some dot tires on the rental bikes, and I'm obviously going to wear out the tires I got, right? I'm not just going to toss them. I'm impressed with the front tire. It grips really well. I like it. It seems to last good, so good compromise. The rear tire here is, well, it's taken a lot of thorns, as you can see, and it also gets flat even though, well, nope, I never put in tire eject in the rear, but it's chunking now, and yeah, I'm just tired of having to air it up, so I'll put tire eject in the rear when I do it this time. For the rear, I'm going to use, where is it? I'm going to go ahead and put in this Tusk Recon tire. They're pretty good. I have it, so I'm going to put it in. Later on, I'm going to order some 220 ride tires because we're going to probably be selling those with A&M Moto Toys. I kind of want to try them out. My buddy really likes them. They're pretty gummy and they're a good price. But I happen to have this tire, so I'm going to use it. But as you can see, this is how the bike has been holding up. I got some pine in there. Ooh, look at that. The P-Tech stuff has been working great. Doesn't come loose, it stays on. It takes the beating. I like it. The mounting system is perfect versus the Modus. Sorry, Modus out of Turkey. That's why we're selling P-Tech, because they came through. Their quality is good and it's long lasting. The billet chain guard there, or master cylinder guard, I guess, should the chain break. I'm probably due for a new chain. I see my master link is on there. I put that on there not too long ago, so that's a new one because it was missing. But I'm probably going to go ahead and order a new chain. I'll have to look more closely if the sprockets need to be done. Some people say do it all at once. I've never done that. But your chain's going to wear out. No, it's not. They're rollers. This rolls on these rollers in here. It's not going to wear out. Now, what might wear out is sprockets if you put them on with an old chain, because some of these might be stiff, you know. So, yeah. But if you do new chain on old sprockets, it doesn't really matter. But people get too worked up about that. I need to clean the air filter. Don't know if I'll do it today because I have to do both tires. We'll see. We'll see. Here's the bulletproof back guard. It's taking a beating. Keeps on going. Well, I've had a few drops. I do need to get a new spring here. That's been off forever. Doesn't really matter. It just kind of jiggles. And my homemade Kydex here, I think I need to repair it right there, but it's worked. Stock cover and no leaks with all the drops I've had. Highway dirt bike guards. Love these guards. You know, they can also keep taking a beating and they keep on going. Love them. Love the highway dirt bike stuff. The only thing is the left side here tends to get loose. I gotta tighten that bad boy up while I'm thinking about it. I also gotta look at my wiring for my GPS unit because it stopped charging, so it must be a loose connection. Gotta do that. I love recording my trails if I can. I like the big tank from IMS. However, it is big. I'm thinking about just getting some radiator braces and going back to the stock tank, or see what other option, maybe an in-between option for the IMS. That way it could still, go decent. That way I don't have to worry about the fuel, but I don't need 5.2 gallons. Maybe like 3.2, 3.5 would be more than adequate, So I'm going to look into that more. I want to see what's going on. I do have to replace my grips. I don't know, maybe I'll do that today. If I can figure out where I put the other spare domino grips, I'll go ahead and dig those out, and if I can find them easily, maybe I'll go ahead and do that today and then tighten that down. Maybe put a little Loctite, just a little blue, just, so it's a little bit stiff so it doesn't come out. And I know that air filter needs done. The Seat Concept seat, man, it's working out well. As you know, I ride a lot, so it is getting wear, but it is showing you how much I ride. But it's holding up. It hasn't ripped, it hasn't torn. It's still good. I mean, really, if you were just picky, if I get another year out of it and it needs recovered, the phone's probably fine underneath it. It would just need to be recovered, and I'm sure that's something, you can send them. And a recovering, I wouldn't think would take too long, because the seat is made. It's just a matter of somebody stretching on one of these pre-made, because they pre-made, they then put it on the base. In, if I'm sending them the base, they then would just put it on and staple it and be done. Okay, well, that's the bike. So I'm going to get to it, and I'll put on my new tires. First off, I got to say, sorry for the heater background noise. Little propane heater there. It's just, it's kind of loud, so I'll try to talk up. But I really love running this stuff right here. It's called Tire Eject Tire Sealant Off-Road Formula. I've been running this for a while now. It works really well. You just inject some of this in your tire. They give you a syringe. Here you go. That's what it looks like. So you measure out, and you put some in here, and it works. It works. It's been working on this tire. I mean, you see the Penrose cactus everywhere. I mean, it's crazy. There's a hole everywhere. That's why I run tubeless. I mean, of course, the guys that run bibs, nitro mooses, are going to be like, well, you don't have to worry about any of that. Well, I don't worry anyways. I use Tire Eject, and it works. It's just that I have so many. This is just one side I'm turning it on. That ain't the middle. This ain't the other side. These are all the cactus. So this tire's taken so many hits, and it's never gone flat on the trail. It just goes flat overnight in the garage, because I mean, I'm sure that some of these are slow leaks. I'm sure the Tire Eject is wore out inside, but man, it works. I tell you, it's good stuff. There's other brands too, but these guys originally sponsored me, and I've been just buying it since. So that's a good thing with these companies. Sometimes, their stuff, they'll sponsor you. You kind of make a video or two putting it in, how it works, and then it's like, wow, that really works. So I just buy it. So I bought all this. I'm not sponsored. They're not sponsoring this video. It's it's pretty cool. So just wanted to bring you that. I don't know what time it is, but it's nighttime now. The bike is done. I also got the Teleria Sting together. Controllers on, skid plate works, fenders on. It's all together. We're ready to test that after we, get into the Egg Rider app, and then do some programming. I'm not going to take it tomorrow. I was thinking about it, but I'm exhausted. I'm going to ride the beta tomorrow. It's what I know. And I got that front CST tire on that I had left over from the GPX bikes, as I mentioned. And then I ran a charging cable so I can charge the battery. And then I got the Tusk Recon tire installed. I do need a new tubeless or switch over bibs for the back. That tubeless, the red carcass, was whoo. I should have brought you that, but I was just frustrated at the time due to just so many little things to do. I had to track down the wire issue for this. It turned out it wasn't charging, it wasn't getting power from the battery because the Voyager mount was old and the pin dropped down and wasn't giving power. So luckily I had another mount, so I had to undo that mount, do the wires. While I was doing the wires, I made a wiring harness for the power for that because I had wiring loom, made a wiring harness so that won't ever wear through, put better connectors on at the battery. You know, it was just one thing after another. And the big tank here, I had to fix where it kind of pulled out of the radiator at one point. Still might on this side. I should have did what I did on this side, which you can't see. But I ran just a bolt through with a nut and called it good. That way, with washers too. So it can't come out. I should have did that with this side, but I wasn't thinking. I just wanted to get this done. Been out here all day just doing various things, losing tools, looking for tools. It's just kind of annoying. Now that this is pretty well charged, I'll go ahead, power that off. And not knowing exactly, being anti-gravity, this is a lithium charger from Battery Tender, but I don't know, should I keep it going? I guess I could. It should turn green when it's charged, so I guess it's fine. It is made for a lithium battery, so I don't think there's a problem there. And yeah, it was just little things. So that's it. That's the update on the 2021 Beta 300RR Racing, going strong. But man, there are little things, and little things I probably need to get to and address. I think come fall of this year, 2023, I will do a top end and go through that and maybe do upgrade some parts and what have you while I'm going through the various items, you know, put a little money into the bike. But yeah, I like it. I like Beta. It seems to be really reliable. As you see what I ride, and you know, I do basic maintenance. I clean the air filter, for example, do the oil. You know, I do address things, but I do ride my bike. I do beat on it. So, hey, if I get another 4 years of beating on it, that's fine with me. I'll get my money's worth. That's the idea behind when I buy stuff. Get my money's worth. So anyways, hopefully you enjoyed this video. You all take care. Stay well, stay safe, my friends. Bye.